Hello, everybody, and welcome to CastleTales, where we play D&D and TTRPGs in our cozy castle studio. Thank you so much for joining us. We are playing episode 20 of Hot DQ tonight with our DM Magic Owl.
It's pretty hot in here.
Do I need to turn you on?
No, I was kidding, because it's hot DQ.
Hot DQ.
It's just...
It's so comfortable.
I don't know. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty cozy. I mean, I could probably take the stocking cap off, if anything.
Hot DQ. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We do a lot of hard work behind the scenes, but still no sponsors yet have taken the time to notice that, but that's okay. That's not their fault. We're still here, we're still working, and maybe one day. But until then, we just got a nice big shout out for Tabletop Audio. Still love your audio, still using it, and it's still amazing. Actually just released some new stuff coming out that I'm pretty excited for. One was called Rebuilding.
Ooh.
So it's the music and ambience of rebuilding a town after destruction.
Interesting.
It's that's very specific. I like that.
Yeah.
All kinds of scenes and music and ambience, whatever you need for your game. They got you covered from medieval to contemporary, sci-fi, whatever you're doing. They've got a huge library, and it's all ad-free, commission-free, unless you just want to give them some money on Patreon, but it's all free, so go out there and enjoy it. It's tabletopaudio.com. And I think our other shout out is our Patreon for the maps.
Yeah, Mora Boy. He makes plenty of good maps. A lot of them for Hoard of the Dragon Queen, some of them for Tyranny, and a few other D&D adventures. All he wants, and he says you can use his maps for free. So just sitting here giving him a shout out to go check him out.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you on that. Well, in addition to that, we've got our amazing player Doe.
Hi.
Gonna be playing Euphoria.
Yes, I play a towering tiefling in this campaign, and she's hot.
Hot for hot DQ.
Yeah.
There's a theme tonight. Can you tell?
Yeah. Shit is Gorm shot? I don't know. Yeah, I'll be playing Gormsh, the half-orc paladin, who's hot with rage against tyranny of the dragons. Yeah, there you go. Nailed it.
But not when the tyranny is coming from the orcs. He's okay with that.
Yeah, no, the orc tyranny's fine.
Okay.
They're good.
Just so we're all clear.
Yeah. Dragon cult tyranny, bad.
There we go.
Cool. They're kind of, overachievers. They're just a little overzealous. And you can't just pillage everything all at the same time. You gotta pace yourself.
I see.
And they're not respecting that,
They're not respecting the pacing, not
respecting
pillaging.
the pace.
I see. Alright. Well, last episode, does anyone need a guard around here? Our party found themselves not being party animals for maybe one night. Having recently lost a temporary party member a few days prior, Moth Dragon is well on his way north. However, Gormsh and Euphoria stopped back at Celebon Selects to see if they could get hired on as guards for the caravan. After a few attempts, they managed to find Oin Evermore, and he hired them on as guards to help protect his shipment of silk to Waterdeep. As the first day wore on and the travel became, I don't know, increasingly boring as you watched the trees and hills pass by. Lavicious Longnose had an eye for Euphoria's cloak.
Levicious? That's his name? Well, I butchered the spelling of that.
Well, let me grab.
The vicious long nose.
Lascivious. Lavicious. Let me find it. I made myself these two.
I wrote Lucivus.
It could be Lucivus. It's probably Lascivius. Losvius. Lascivius. Excuse me.
Not
That's what I
even
get for going off
close.
my memory.
Lost.
It's been a rough week, D&D wise.
We all go there.
We'll have to go there tomorrow. But,
Oh.
sometime in the evening, when everyone was gathering for dinner, Euphoria found that her fur cloak had been stolen. Or you guys had to set up a trap in the middle of the night to watch it to make sure it wouldn't get stolen. And Dirty Dan was supposed to blind the culprit, but the culprit was just a bit too quick. He was able to snag your cloak out of the bin and run off with it. Spending the night to look for it, at least. Corpse, you stayed up to watch after you found the cloak. You guys had gone kind of wagon to wagon and secretly picked through belongings to try and find it, and I believe Ganache was actually the one to get tossed into the back of this wagon. And it looks like maybe Longnose was framed, but you guys aren't quite sure who stole it and how it got put in Longnose's wagon, so...
Very suspicious.
Interesting.
You've continued on the caravan trail, the tradeway north, for the past couple of days. When the caravan stops, and then ahead of you, you can see a wagon that's been overturned. The horses killed, mutilated on the ground, several arrows sticking out of their flanks. And you can see the boxes of cargo have been dragged up under the wheels to create almost like a barricade all around the bottom of the wagon. You can see several figures shooting crossbows and slowly advancing on the wagon, and that's where we had left last session. Is there anything that you would like to add to the recap?
I gave Bait the chef a rabbit.
Yes. We'll say that over the next couple of nights when you had been traveling, you and Bade came to an agreement that you would hunt every evening for him in exchange for free meals.
Cool. Can do. Yep, and we got hired by Oin Evanor, the exotic bird merchant.
Oh, the bird merchant, not the silk merchant. That's right.
Yeah. And Euphoria got 10 gold per 10 day. And I got 7 gold per 10 day. Traveling to Waterdeep with 16 wagons. Yeah. Nope, that's pretty much everything I got too.
I don't have anything to add.
Okay. All right.
Do the encroaching crossbowers look like baddies?
Why don't you make a perception check? And You did stay up, so you're still at disadvantage.
Cool.
Doe, well actually, yeah, Doe, if you'd like to make a perception check to see if you can tell what these baddies are. Chandler, you can actually just make yours regular. I was going to give you advantage because you're warmonger, so you might be able to tell a little bit easier kind of what kind of creatures these are based on your background.
A 10. A natural 10.
Cool. Thank you for
You're
your
welcome.
participation.
It's very average.
I don't even know why I tried with these goddamn dice.
No.
8.
8?
Yeah.
Alright, you both... I'd say you both can tell that they're hobgoblins. At least Euphoria, you can tell that they're hobgoblins. And Gormsh, you can tell that they're not quite goblins. They seem a bit too big for goblins, but you can't quite place like the name of the creatures as a hobgoblin or a bugbear. You can't quite tell the difference, but Euphoria, you're for sure that these are some hobgoblins that like to be rolling up on the
Okay.
caravan.
I told you the wrong roll. I thought that was a 9, but it's actually a 6.
Oh, you also think these could be bugbears.
Okay. That works.
These aren't. I'll say that there's like a couple of them up here on the ledge, like shooting arrows. And then you can see from like the backside, there's a few that are all slowly approaching, just kind of surrounding this caravan. They haven't seemed to take a notice of you yet.
I like these new minis.
Right. Those are cool.
I think you. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think Euphoria is gonna nudge you and be like, "How many do you think there are?"
Oh yeah. Can we tell how many are over there from here? Or with our super awesome perception rolls?
You can tell there's at least 4.
All right.
Is our carriage still going down the path?
No,
Or-
it's kind of come to a stop as the
Okay.
first carts in line have seen what's happened in front of you.
Okay.
And I'd say maybe your perception checks are lower because you're kind of in the middle of the caravan and you can't quite see as far
Okay.
to what's happening. But it looks like the teamsters at the front of the cart, or front of the wagons and carts, are kind of trying to confer with each other quietly about what to do.
Okay.
I have no idea if this caravan is one of ours, but this could be a good opportunity to, convince our hire for a raise. Just show of good murder or something.
Good murder.
Yeah.
What do we just tell him? Hey, stay here. We'll be heroes.
I don't know about heroes, but we'll see, stay here and watch how good I murder and then pay me more.
Oh, okay.
That's what we'll say.
Okay.
That's pretty, yeah.
Okay.
That seems convincing.
Well, I had the impression that he liked me because of my strength, not because of my murder.
Well, then you don't have to convince him. I do. I'm the one who's not getting paid great.
Sure. I'll stand back and watch and see how this goes.
Wait, why are you standing back? You don't want to kill stuff?
No, I do want to kill stuff, but I want to watch and see how you ask this to the merchant.
Oh, can I see where he's at? How far back is he?
He's probably maybe like a cart back. You guys kind of wandered forward a little bit. He's probably just like a cart back sitting in line, just like at the back of his caravan, just like looking and counting at all his birds and trying to keep them quiet.
Are they like fucking trying to squawk and shit?
couple of them are like a little rowdy.
Oh.
They're getting like,
Oh.
Gorm shall walk over to him and say, "My, those birds sure attract a lot of attention, don't they?"
oh, so, I mean, occasionally they do, but right now, I think they're just a little bit ornery because we're not moving.
Yeah.
Can I try like a special, like I want to see if I can calm the birds.
Animal handling?
Yeah.
You want to like walk up and, alright, you could roll a check to see if the bird, I don't know. Can
See
you
if I
like
can
pet the
calm 'em.
bird or something?
That's gonna be a 9.
One of these parrots lets out like an egregiously loud as you try and reach one finger through the cage to pet it. He's like, no, you gotta be gentle with that one. You can't
Be gentle with that one.
I'm sorry, and she's just gonna continue to walk over. She's gonna step back from the birds, but continue to watch Gormsh try to, I guess, persuade this merchant for more money.
So I need to talk to you about the contract, right? So the 5 gold, that covering, guarding your van. So if they come over here to kill you and your birds, then I could do something. But, if you want me to do something about that caravan, I think, you might have to help out a little bit. It's a bit more risk, if you know what I mean.
I mean, you can help them, or he's like, he just kind of like shrugged his shoulders, like, I mean, you can go help them if you want to, but it's not my problem what happens to his caravan.
Do you know them?
No.
So, what if they loot him and turn around for you?
Well, then I expect you to do your job and protect my wagon.
Well, then wouldn't you have wanted us to kill them before they made it over here? Sort of like a preemptive guarding of your
I
wagon.
mean, I would like you to go do your job, but
All right, you know
you
what?
could ask him for extra pay. I'm sure he's got gold within all of his pile of boxes over there. He just like waves his hand, and you could see that it definitely looks like there's a lot of maybe now ruined merchandise, but at least he was hauling a lot of some sort of merchandise.
You know what? That's a pretty good idea. I'll tell him he said that. All right, and then he walks off. Walks off, readying his Ikawa and shield.
All right, is Ganache following?
Yeah.
Okay.
He gives the nod to Ganache, and they'll start making their way down the hill. And I want to follow the cliff line all the way over there.
This cliff line?
Eesh.
Like over to here?
To like cut these bushes. Are these 10s or 5s?
5s.
5s. Okay.
I can move them if you needed to.
Eek,
It's hard
yeah.
for you to reach.
And
Is it right here?
Yeah.
Euphoria, you see, you listen to this exchange go down, and you just see the merchant kind of look at you, and he's like, they're always trying to haggle for more money, always.
I'm gonna
You're the
give
one that
him.
lowballed me.
I'm gonna give him a good smack on the shoulder and just be like, "It's okay, I got you." And
He's like 3 feet shorter than you.
He's still super tall.
Euphoria is going to make her way to the front of the caravan and see if she can get a better look at Gormsh in the situation that is in front of him, if it's possible.
I'd say probably the front of the caravan's probably about... I wish I had more space back here for the front of the caravan. This should be where the front of the caravan was. But I'd say maybe you could like move up to like around here or something and get a better view around the bends and stuff maybe.
Okay.
What was your plan, Gormch? Were you gonna outright attack someone? Did you want to investigate further?
Yeah, now that I'm a little bit closer, I like to peek around the corner and see if I can get a better estimate on the numbers
Sure, roll a perception check.
and what the enemy is. So it's
Just no disadvantage for this one.
15.
You can tell that there are what's looked to be 7 Urshani hobgoblins approaching this caravan. You know Urshani hobgoblins to be worshippers of the wolf, so you can see that they've all got certain headdresses, caps that are made of a wolf skull or something leaning over the top of their heads, the pelt and the fur creating almost like a cape down their back. Their shoulder pads and different aspects of their body armor and gear are all inlaid with wolf fur or maybe a wolf claw, and you can tell that from your position and looking at them now.
Gotta get you one of those cloaks, Ganache. That'll look really badass on you. Wolf hat, yeah.
You can see that every couple of minutes they fire a volley of arrows at the turned or the like wagon fortress that's there, and soon after you see 2 or 3 arrows shoot back out from inside the wagon fortress, I guess.
Okay.
Euphoria, what were you looking?
I was just trying to scout for his plan. Just watching from a distance to make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Okay. They haven't seemed to notice you yet. So, what would you like to do?
And did you say if I could tell how many there were? That are
7.
7 now? Okay. Ganache will just kind of look back at Euphoria and see what you're doing. And just kind of like
I don't.
Playing heads up.
Yeah.
murdering.
Once Ganache sends me that signal, I think she's gonna try to sneak closer on this cliff face on this side. Above and move in.
Do you want to roll for stealth?
Yes.
I'll say you're successfully stealthy.
And I guess once you're pretty close, I will. I'll have Ganache pull his. Wait, does he have? He's gonna draw his short bow and take a shot at that one.
Close one.
Yeah, close one.
Okay.
And as he does so, I'll have Gormch start running. Like as soon as he fires the bolt, start running.
Okay.
Sort of surprise round.
Euphoria, you see Ganache pull out a bow. Actually, yeah. You see Ganache pull out a bow. What would you do in that instance?
I think I would whisper to Nightshade, I'd say that's our cue. Can I see him above me?
Yes, you'd be able to see him up there.
Okay.
What's the plan?
I'm gonna motion Nightshade that way. And for her to go invisible and go up the cliff.
Glide.
Chips. Will you 4 roll initiative for me?
Euphoria got 15. Nightshade got 6. I have to pee real quick. Here.
Gormch got slutty 20. Ganache got 18.
Can I get both of your AC and health?
Did equip my shields? Let me do that. Oh, come on, D&D Beyond. Right. AC is 19. HP is 36. Ganache is AC 16. HP 32.
Can I get your AC and health points, please? Don't.
Euphoria's AC is 14. Her HP is 41. Nightshade's AC is 15. And her HP is 11.
Okay. So you guys get a bonus surprise round before we jump into the order here. Okay. So we're gonna start with Ganache and then Gormsh.
Wait, you mean Gormsh and then Ganache? Because I got slutty 20 and then Ganache got an 18.
Yeah, but the way you kind of started on the board is that you had Ganache firing the arrow with Gormsh running after him, so
Gotcha.
just for this first round, it's going to be switched so that the arrow hits first.
I follow. Okay. Yeah, okay, so Gormsh is gonna charge forward. And as he does, okay, so as he does, he concentrates and the tattooed eye on his forehead flares open and his whole body, all of the runes and tattoos glow violently bright yellow, and he casts Shield of Faith on himself. So I've got, that effectively makes my AC 21.
Fantastic.
For 10 minutes with concentration, and he, that's my bonus action, so he charges forward glowing and shoves his Yokowa in the back of the first one he runs up to.
Okay.
And for ability checks. Okay, so attack rolls are fine. A whopping 9 for the first attack.
That unfortunately misses.
All right, so he charges forward and misjudges the width of him based on the cloak and just stabs straight through the cloak, whiffing his sides.
This hobgoblin lets out a shout of surprise as he feels you go spear through his cloak and kind of twist him a little bit as the force of the spear kind of catches everything and turns him around. He gives a shout of surprise, and just from that shout, you know the other hobgoblins have turned and are now aware that you're here.
Okay. That's his turn.
So Ganache.
So is it his fresh turn now? His turn in initiative?
No, you each get a.
Okay.
I'm giving each of you a surprise action. So Ganache's arrow.
This is finishing that surprise action.
Yes.
Gotcha. Bard's arrow, and he's going to. Let's see. 25, 30. He'll move up and around into flanking.
You want to roll the arrow?
Oh yeah.
And you don't have to roll the arrow. That's fine. That's fine with me.
7.
That flies wide. Maybe he was trying not to hit Gormsh as Gormsh charged forward, and he just kind of shanked it.
Ran in his line of sight.
Gotta work on that move later.
Yeah.
Okay, Euphoria. Surprise turn action. It's just starting. The hobgoblin was just screamed, or it's even before that. Maybe you've just watched Gorm start to run forward, casting his magic on himself.
Can I ready in action for this round? And I know it's surprised, but I would like to move up only 5 feet. And if this, you said they were hobgoblins, right?
Like right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
If the hobgoblin jumps down off that cliff, I would like to attack him.
Okay.
With my great axe.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. And you moved a little bit forward. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to take, or?
I would like to rage.
Alright.
Okay.
And then it would be Nightshade's turn. She's got up in your wing.
Yeah, she's invisible and she flew up there.
Where do you want? Like next to him?
Yeah, next to him. Excuse me, dude. And for a Nightshade, I don't know yet.
Gormsh, did you roll a slutty 20 on your... Okay.
Initiative, yeah.
Okay.
Any of these would help her visibility. God, it's been so long since I've done combat. She's gonna Sacred Flame the back of his head.
Ooh, okay. I have to roll for that one, right?
Yes. I think so. Dexterity saving throw.
I'm on a fucking roll in D&D with my rolls.
I guess you passed that one.
No, it's not a
Sounds
nat
like-
one.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm on a roll the other way.
Let's do it. Roll.
Just engulf his head in flames.
If he's got a little patch of hair on the back of his head, I just burned it off. 5 damage.
5 damage. I'll say that he's got like, instead of like a coonskin cap, it's a wolfskin cap. It's just like the top head, and it's got like a little bit of fur of the tail dripping down. I'll say you just singed the entire tail, and it like burned up his neck and the back of his head a little bit.
Hot.
And that's her turn.
Okay. The first hobgoblin rolled a natural 20.
Attack the wagon.
To go first in initiative. And does a 15 hit Ganache? I don't believe it does.
No, AC 16.
16. So he's going to fire an arrow at Ganache. It's going to miss him, just sling wide by a pretty far margin, actually. He just ran up and he pulled his bow out real quick and took a shot. He thought he could be cool like Hawkeye or something, but was not that cool. So, Gorpsh.
Gorsh will take another stab at the one in front of him. Flanking advantage. God, those. God damn it!
So that was a 1?
2 misses.
Oh.
2 and a 4.
2 and a 4. Oof.
That's his turn. Pulling like shit tonight. It's
I know a 15 doesn't hit Gorpsh, so while you're over here trying to jab at one of his friends with a Yagoa, you see out of the corner of your eye an arrow flying at you, and you're able to pull your head out of the way as it goes zinging by. And it is Ganache's turn.
Alright. Ganache will, trying to help Gorm save his face.
Sorry.
Trying to help Gorm save face, so he's gonna go for a... Oh, actually, he needs to spend his action swapping over to his... putting away his short bow and swapping to his spear, so... That's what he's gonna do.
I would say that's like a bonus action. Like you can put away a weapon and bolt out.
Oh, okay. And then I'll attack with the spear. Yo! Oh, nat 20!
Ooh.
At least someone can fucking roll. Of course it's on the lowest amount of damage I can do. Ooh, this is 9... 15 damage. Right? Yes.
That's with both. That's double rolls.
Yes.
You see Ganache kind of winds up. He puts his kind of crossbow away and pulls out this spear and just it's like a clean thrust. He gets it right up underneath or through some of the ribs of one of this hobgoblin. And you see this hobgoblin just drop to one knee, and he's like clutching his side as Ganache, like you can hear the spear just schlick back out, and he just lets out a really loud howl into the air.
All right. That's his turn. And he's swapping his weapons. He would have pulled out his shield with it as well. So his AC is 18.
Great.
Great.
I love D&D. I love being a DM. It's fantastic.
You only have to roll 18 or higher, no problem. Or 21 or higher for core. No problem.
He's going to pick up, or this hobgoblin over here. He seems to be a bit bigger, and I don't know. He's just a little more decorated than the rest of them, and he's going to take a few steps forward, and he's going to launch a javelin in your guys' general area. So I'm going to roll a d6 to see if it would hit Gormsh or Ganache, and it's going to hit Gormsh.
Okay.
And he rolled a 23 to hit.
Hey, there you go.
For 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As just from the backgrounds of this fight, a large javelin comes whistling through the air and sinks into your plating a little bit between your shield and maybe into your arm a little bit or into your shoulder. It slips past all your defenses and prods into you. And you hear him give out a large shout in Goblin. He's just like, and as his bonus action, he's going to pull out a greatsword. And it would be Euphoria's turn.
Okay. Let's see. If Homie up the hill hasn't moved yet, then she is going to charge right in from out of the bushes. But she's actually going to go past the one that they're focusing on and go to him. Yeah.
What's your movement?
I think
20, 25, 30? Or 30?
is it 30? Hold on.
He is 5 feet.
Is he 5 feet out of range? Wait, hold on. Let me see what my movement is. Where's that at?
At the top of the...
Oh, it is 30. Fuck.
I'd say you could climb the rock wall next to you with about all of your movement to attack him if you'd like.
What is the possibility of me grabbing one of his ankles and pulling him down?
Grapple.
I'd say you obviously have to roll for it, but I'd say...
I mean, how
It's not like a true grapple, and he doesn't actually know you're there yet, so...
And I have advantage on strength checks if this is it.
How tall is this thing? Can you just like reach up and grab it?
It's about that tall, yeah. So I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna give it. You gotta get a 10 or higher, just because of all the conditions, and you have advantage. But if you don't get a 10, maybe you like thought he was somewhere, you missed. So we'll just figure that out.
I got a 15 and a 19. Okay. I'm gonna grab his ankle and just like forcefully throw him to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you roll 1d6 and add your strength modifier to it?
They're like cartoon style. There's like.
Yeah, it's- we have a tiefling barbarian.
It's fucking Bam Bam shit.
He says strength modifier to it.
Yeah.
Oh god, that I don't know if that counted or not. It didn't land anywhere but back in my hand.
So that's a 9.
Okay. He is now laying on the ground prone, and you've dealt 9 points of force damage to him.
I'll take it.
He's looking pretty haggard, kind of breathing heavy. And also looks a little bit stunned.
Okay.
So he's not quite dead, but he's now prone next to you on the ground. Do you have an extra attack, or is that not till level 5?
That's not till level 5, yeah.
Alright.
Good thing you get the level at the end of the section.
Do we?
I keep saying it one day it'll come true.
It'll happen.
Hello.
Hello. Are you ready to die?
Yes. He fucking is.
Well, unfortunately, this hobgoblin's not very good with his long sword, because he just scrapes off the back of your armor, and his sword just thunks into the ground.
This may not be my glorious battle yet. Speaking of glorious battle, we need some battle music.
Battle music would be good.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Lost my whole playlist, but it's fine. Look at that. Goblin Ambush by Tabletop Audio.
They've got everything.
They got everything.
This hobgoblin's gonna hit Ganache for 15 points of slashing damage.
Did you roll on that 20?
No, he used his martial advantage. That since he has a teammate that's not incapacitated next to you.
15 damage, right? I'm sick of
Is there even a horse in the background of that?
that.
Maybe it's something like the caravan.
Yeah.
Spooking the horses in the back behind us.
Speak with the dead on one of the horses.
Upsetty spaghetti! So many apples uneaten.
The third one misses Ganache with an arrow, and we roll back to Nightshade.
Okay. Nightshade's gonna be stunned of what just happened with Euphoria grabbing him.
What is Nightshade's movement? Oh, I don't have her movement written.
Okay. Fly is also 30 feet. Okay. That's way too far. Actually, no, it's not. She's gonna fly up to the second cliff. Up higher.
Here?
Yeah. but a little over to the right. So that would have been 15. Yeah, right there. Good old chess move. And she is going to. Sacred Flambe this person over here.
Okay.
And that reaches up to 60 feet.
Heath. What's the... Is it Wiz?
Dex.
He fails.
Okay. Wait. I don't think that's a d6, it's a d8. I'm gonna use this. Roll. With 7 damage.
Roasted his cat too.
These caps are very flammable.
Yeah. He's very angry about losing his cap. It's all like half tattered in his hands. He's like, "Ah!"
Nightshade, as she flew away from you, said, "Great job. I wish somebody would throw me around like that."
Amazing.
Wow. This hobgoblin's very dazed and stunned, and he's like, Euphoria just kind of like watches him struggle to get up off the ground, like standing up, and he's got like, he just takes a swing at you with his longsword, and he does hit. But you're raging, and out of the damage he deals, which is 2, you take 1 point.
Dude is full on concussed.
He's just like, where the fuck am I?
Fuck just happened?
He catches you with like the broadside of the sword and just like a slap against you instead of an actual cut. Just gonna leave a hefty bruise.
Do I lose that ready to action immediately if I've already like moved and done something on my turn?
Yeah, we've moved past that turn into the next round.
Okay. Just making sure. Oopsies,
Yeah.
I did several of these. Okay.
You're gonna also hear, all of you are gonna hear, one of the hobgoblins lets out a screech. And as you take a peek in that direction, you can see that he's got an arrow that's just embedded into one of his shoulders. And as far as you can tell, it may have been another arrow that came from the caravan, the overturned wagon. That was also helping in this fight. That hobgoblin's going to clench the arrow and like break it. And, ooh, it's my hair. Ow. Break it and rip it out. I just rip some of my own hair out.
Grab your hair.
I appreciate the dedication to the part, but you don't have to hurt yourself.
He's gonna knock another arrow and shoot it at Gorge. But his arm is just kind of like wavering the whole time. He's trying to draw the string from the arrow, and his shot just flings into the dirt behind you. Ganache, or Gormsh, excuse me.
Gormsh. Gormsh will go one more time for the one in between him and Ginish. Come on, Lord. Hit something. Oh, wow. I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Wow.
Alright. Crits for Gormsh are super fun. Okay, so we get... Where are my dice out? What am I doing? How do dice work? I don't
I don't know. They're weird. little cubes that humans are attracted to.
Okay, so I get it. Get one extra damage die for crit.
Disgusting.
And for Piercer, I'll be rolling. So that's going to be 13, 17, 24 points of damage.
24. Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's double that, so 31.
Which hobgoblin are you attacking?
The one in between us.
The one in between you guys?
Yeah.
The one that you guys have already heavily damaged?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's the one you wanted to attack, not
Well,
any.
that's the one I had advantage on, and that's the only reason I got a nat 20. So.
Okay, I
Because
see.
otherwise it probably would have been the one.
Understood. Okay.
I'll take what I can get.
How do you want to do this?
And just so you're aware, and Gorm should be aware as well, you're outright just killing him. There's no, you know how like you can knock people unconscious from hitting 0, like that's not happening here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is the hobgoblin, right?
Yeah, this one
Or
right
the,
here.
the fancy goblin.
This hobgoblin. Yeah,
Yes.
Right here.
Okay. Yeah, I would imagine so. He's gonna be very dead after this. Since I'm doing his entire health pool in one attack, I think.
Well, maybe he's sending a message. I don't know. Maybe Gorm's just like sending a message to the fancy one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, just go. I'm just letting you know, like, if you wanted to kill him in a different way, because he's not actually, you know,
Being able to be brought back to life, he's just gonna be able to get eviscerated. So.
He will. He's like swung the first time, swung the second time, swung the third time, missed all 3, and just kind of like, all right, this is just a warm up. It's just a warm up. Does it like a little bit of a flare, I don't know, furl, and then just like swings it around and just straight decapitates him in between him. Kicks his body out of the way, and we'll just leave the space open right there. With the javelin still sticking out of his shield. And he will move diagonally there. That's his arms.
Do you want to roll to intimidate one of these guys?
Sure, I would love to.
You could pick which, the one behind you or the one behind Ganache.
The one behind Ganache. After he kicks the body out of the way, he'll just let out his best orcish blood war scream. There you go. Words and things. His best orcish war scream. Rah! And roll to intimidate. $22.
You smell what might be piss licking. He just watched you decapitate and shove aside one of his best war mates. His friend's body just fallen over dead at the ground, and he's just kind of like still trying to fight Ganache a little, but he seems to be more focused on you a little bit.
Alright, cool. You only gotta save one to interrogate, so.
The one behind you misses. He swings at you with his sword and again just clanks off the back of your armor.
Oh.
Ganache. It's your turn.
Ganache. Ganache will take his spear and chuck it at, let's see, the one that hit him with it, or hit Gormp with the spear.
Okay.
Gonna chuck his spear at him.
Yep, within range. For 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Nice. Throws
D6, I think.
for 7 damage. And then he will rotate into this space. And if you will allow it, oh great DM, will yank the javelin out of Gormsh's shield and ready that as his weapon.
Sure.
Nice. Free speed.
All the spears.
Sorry, you did how much? 11?
7.
7, thank you.
Yeah, 7 something.
You guys just have like a room that's a collection of spears.
Everything's made out of spears.
This one's Brianna.
Oh shit, what was the fucking surf
Yeah.
sub movie talking about his trophies?
Literally what I was thinking.
This one's Janice the Javelin. This one's named Brittany. Get it? Because it's a spear.
Euphoria. It's your turn. The big, kind of captain-looking hobgoblin just roared and ripped the javelin out, snapped it over his knee and threw the pieces aside, and then continued walking forward, his longsword kind of dragging in the dirt behind him, just like snarling at you and or at Gorpsh and Ganache. Maybe Euphoria, your turn.
I want to push him back to the ground and try to intimidate him.
Just bullying this fucking goblin over here.
Alright, why don't you make a...
Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself.
Let's do... What is that, like a...
Oh shit.
I guess it'd be kind of like a like a matching strength checks. So if you get a higher strength check, I'll let you shove him over.
And that's with my advantage, right? For raging? Or no?
Is it an attack? Is it shove an attack?
I'm not attacking him, so no. It's just I gain advantage on any strength checks.
Oh, okay. Then
So,
yes.
okay.
So, do you need to attack him to keep raging?
Yes, and I did attack him last time.
Right.
Yes.
But this turn, if you want to keep raging after this turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yes, you can make that at advantage.
Okay. 17.
Unfortunately, he got a 19.
Okay.
Did you add your modifier?
I did not.
And the strength
21.
You win.
Damn.
She's gonna hold her great axe to his neck when he lands on the ground and ask him, "What is your business here?"
Are you trying to be intimidating when you do that?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I'll give you advantage. I'll roll his at disadvantage because you already shoved him to the ground.
If he like hesitates, I'm gonna be like, "You want to be like your friend over there?" and point to.
He's just sitting there like you've got him pinned to the ground, your axe around his neck. He's like, loot, we just want loot. I just follow his orders. And he points over to the big, snarling, hobgoblin captain.
Okay.
And he's just gonna sit there and just like sniffling up at you, like his hands are like scrabbling at the shaft of your axe, trying to like push it away from him.
Okay.
That was considered my action, right? Put shoving him. Okay.
Yes.
All right, then I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't have an extra action, so I lose my rage.
This third motherfucker likes to shoot his arrow. Still misses. He can't hit Gorm's worth a damn with this bow.
Fucking stormtrooper over here.
And he's actually gonna put it away and kind of start approaching the group on the ground. Yo, that guy's dead, actually. Excuse me, he's not supposed to be in combat anymore. So Euphoria, you're actually going to take an arrow into the shoulder from the one that's camped up on top up here.
Okay.
He's kind of noticed you bullying his friend down there. He's, for 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And Nightshade.
Alright, Oh, do I want to do something crazy with Nightshade? Or do I want to play it safe? I don't know. Especially after last week's session. Okay. Shit. Is there a possibility that she could hide behind these crates back here?
Like, on which side?
Crap. Oh man. No, because it's bad.
I'd say you have a chance to do it, but it wouldn't be. There's also a chance they could spot you. I'd have to like roll for it.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm gonna play it safe. Okay. Okay. She has so many good spells that she could use, but she won't be invisible anymore in these situations. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. If I lose Nightshade, I'm gonna lose her.
Let's go.
She's going to fly down here. She's still invisible right now, but I want to hide behind these boxes. If possible.
Back in here.
Yeah.
So you. Do you want to hide while you're invisible or hide while you're visible?
Well, that's the thing. If she was going to cast confusion on these guys, and if it was possible to hide afterwards, I guess.
You can roll for a stealth afterwards to see
Okay.
how hidden you think you are.
Okay, that works. Okay. Okay. Yeah, she's going to cast confusion on those three.
Okay. And what exactly does confusion do?
That's a great question. Let's see. spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled actions. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point of where you choose within range must succeed on a wisdom saving throw when you cast a spell or be affected by it. Okay, so that's only going to hit. It's a 10 sphere. Oh, it would hit all three of them if I casted it right there, right? Oh shit! Oh, now I
Yeah, it would hit all three of them.
don't know. Okay.
Fuck you, dice. Fucking 2 in a row. What are the chances of that? 2 nat 1s in a row. What are the chances
Wow.
Oh man. I did look it up. There's a 5% chance for a nat 1.
What's the one about? 2 nat 1s in a row.
Less than half of that.
Where's the we're just gonna go with not the hasten. Shoot, the cursed, because I can't find a confused. Hex could work. No, we're just gonna go with it. 2 of them passed. The third one, or 2 of them failed. The third one passed. And if you'd like to roll a stealth check,
Please. Math 23.
and say Nightshade was able to find a corner where the boxes all just kind of were like tumbled together and was able to make like squeeze it in, and she's just like cozy inside, just
Smoke it.
just see like a little chimney at the top of the boxes, or just a little thing of smoke coming out.
Stressful. We need a smoke break.
Yeah, that was stressful.
Whatever Nightshade finds, it makes me think of that scene in Night of the Museum where the little like wax figurine guys, and they're like trying to get on the back of the truck, and it's all just like windy out, and they're like, oh! But then it all zooms out. It's just like ding 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 ding, just like nothing's going on. Beautiful. So this one is confused, and this one is confused. Okay. Alright, he's a dumb hobgoblin, so will you make a strength check, Euphoria?
Absolutely. I don't think I need advantage on that.
You're not raging anymore, so...
Oh, that's true. That's true. Very good point. Thank you. I appreciate that. So 21. That's with modifier, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. 21. 22. 21. Math. 21.
Okay, he got a natural 20.
Oh.
So in a fit of strength, he pushes back up against your axe and almost shoves you back a little as he stands up, and he uses his movement to stand up.
Okay.
And he's just kind of standing there snarling at you. But I'll say his action was to grapple with you to
because you were kind of already grappling in on him.
Okay.
I gotta roll on the confusion table. Excuse me. Do you have the confusion table up?
No, but I can bring it up.
I got it right here. It's a D10. Gormsh, you notice one of the hobgoblins standing in front of you is just like staring off into nothing. His arms are just like limp at his sides. He doesn't move or take actions this turn, so he's just like just staring off into space.
Is it the one directly in front of me? Or closest to me there? Or the captain?
Oh fuck! Excuse me. No. It's this one right here.
Okay.
He's just staring off into space, and Gormsh, it's your turn.
Alright.
Oh, he can make a wisdom saving throw to see if he breaks free of concentration at the end of his turn. He did not break free of that concentration. Ooh, butterfly! Breezy's got like a butterfly. You see the other. Actually, the captain's confused too, so he's just like.
Alright. Gormsh is gonna see the confusion boy is derped out, so he's gonna take his opportunity to swing around to behind Axe Dude there. And so I'm guessing that avoids attack of opportunity since he's confused, but I don't know. I'll find out. That's my move. So I'll swing around behind Axe Boy there and take my strike.
Well, you're not within range from him.
Oh. Okay.
There's a 5-foot gap here,
Ah, I see. Okay.
so you don't have to swing around if you don't want to.
I did still want to be behind him, around behind Axe Boy.
Maybe here.
Yeesh. Oh, good. Alright, and over a schmacketing. Oh, wow.
Oh, well, that's not anything.
Amazingly cocked. It bounced out and just landed on top of the dice.
Oh no.
Right between an 8 and a 22.
I know, right? About as cocked as it could be. For a 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh shit. He'll swing around behind this one and just give a very quick side chop to the back of his legs and shove him with his shield as well, making him like fall to the side.
Kind of like play it.
Blurp. Yeah. And then since I only moved 5, 10, I moved like 15 feet earlier.
I moved like 10 feet around him because you could have gone at the angle.
Okay, cool. So then 15, 20, 25, I'll say. Yeah, that looks a little too rocky. So how about right there?
Yeah, you're still going to be 5 feet away from him because he's in the spot that's here.
Okay, I want to
This
be. I was
Would be
hoping to
like-
get like right there within flanking.
How much more did you have?
5 and 5.
You could probably get corner with him.
Cool, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Ganache.
Ganache will just rotate a bit there so that he can pull flanking with me.
Right. In the center of all three?
I think so.
Otherwise, yeah, that's the only spot you'd get flanking
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
with him
Cool.
without taking attack of opportunity.
Perfect. That's what I was thinking. Alright, so advantage for flanking on dirt food. No shit, I rolled double eights. Okay. That's fine. Didn't want advantage anyways. 13 to hit with old dude's javelin.
Unfortunately, I believe that's going to miss.
Alright. It's a little off balance, he's not used to it. Maybe it's a little longer than the spear was, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, swings a bit wide. That's his turn.
Back to the confusion table. It's hard to see. This guy's in the spot that's next to Ganache and kitty corner to that guy. He makes an attack against a random target that will miss either of you, so I don't have to keep rolling. But Ganache and Gormsh, you both see him just wildly flail his sword out, almost like there's no target intended. It arcs past both Ganache and his hobgoblin brother, but doesn't hit anything.
Just swinging at a bee that flew by him.
Euphoria.
Yes. Euphoria is gonna be like, and I was gonna let you live, and then she's going to hit him with her great axe.
You were gonna be the interrogated one.
This might actually miss. Where is my fucking weapons? Does a no, I don't think 11 hits. No.
Unfortunately not.
Rip. That's her turn. She hits the rock behind him.
Just a loud clang from your axe. And you know there's going to be a chip you have to buff out later.
Oh.
Homie number 3 gonna swing with his sword at the back of Ganache. No dice. Does not hit anything. Euphoria. You see an arrow kind of come flying in your general direction, but it's so off that you don't even have to like move or anything for it.
Okay.
And Nightshade.
Stormtroopers over here.
Yeah. I'm about to pull out a different dice. Maybe I should.
Nightshade actually wants to look around the boxes and see if there's any, like, see the people that are behind these crates or behind the wagon.
Alright, why don't you make a perception
Okay.
check to see.
God, I'm doing like crap tonight. 7.
Euphoria can see that there are 4 what look to be humans huddled underneath the caravan, shoved into the spaces. They're the like maybe 10 feet of space that's there. It looks to be like 3 guards, and that she can see they have like crossbows all propped up on the boxes, and they're aiming out, and they're just like one human that just looks to be like sniffling and scared super like shitless almost. He's just
Okay.
like not dressed to fight at all or anything.
Okay. The Nightshade's going to... Was that an action? No, okay. Then... She is going to use an action to go invisible again.
Anything else for her turn?
Oh, actually... No, I don't want to go invisible.
Okay.
I don't want to. I didn't realize that ends concentration.
Oh. I totally forgot about that, so cool.
Yeah, you're all good. If it's okay, I would like to redact that.
Yes, that is redacted.
Can I use a Sacred Flame on Big Boy? This
You
one.
may.
El Capitan.
And I forgot to roll his. Oh, shit. No, you know what? I just forgot it. Forget it. I'll just roll this. He got a 19. To
Rip.
pass.
Okay.
Pass your Sacred Flame.
Yeah. So I don't think it does anything. I don't even think it does half.
No.
Yeah.
Swinging at the beat, just barely dodges it.
In his confusion, drunken stupor, he just like drunken masters his way out of it.
That is her turn.
The hobgoblin that's standing in front of Euphoria is you guys are in like a you guys are in a fight of just like missing swings. Like you swung this way and then he swung at you over here and you were there half a second ago when he swung to you. You guys are like fake fighting around each other but not hitting each other.
Ooh.
You took a swing and missed. You took a swing and missed.
Oh.
You see another arrow fly into the side of the hobgoblin captain. Nightshade can see underneath one of the guards got a really good shot in and hit the captain of the gobs, the hobgobs. Orsh. Top of initiative. You've got a few hobgoblins around you to go.
Okay. Gonna go after that one in between Ganache now. What the fuck? Dog shit ass rolls. Well, 8 and 9.
Oh no.
3 8s in a row.
That's not gonna hit.
Or 16.
Oh, 16? That's not gonna hit.
Are you sure?
Fairly positive 16 is lower than their AC.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Son of a bitch. The same hobgoblin is still staring into space aimlessly. Exactly. He rolled another. He rolled within the range of whatever that is on the confusion spell. So it's just.
Did you just cast Take a Fat Dab on him? Ooh, he's just over there like.
Suited.
He did not pass his saving throw to succeed on the confusion, so he
Okay.
is still confused. Ganache.
$19 hit with the El Javelino.
That would hit. And I guess you're attacking the one in between you two.
Oh, yes. Same one. Nope. For a whole 5 damage. Do they take another wisdom saving throw if they take damage?
Nope. Nope.
Rough.
Big rough. Anything else for Ganache?
Nope, that's his turn.
And another D10 for confusion. Let's roll a D8.
Are you having to concentrate on confusion?
Yeah. Yeah.
go invisible or lose it?
He's not necessarily fleeing, but rather it just looks like he's decided he's like doesn't know what to do. They just start running in a random direction. He's just fucking gone.
Does it still provoke attack of opportunity from Ganache? Or was he out of range?
He was out of range of. No, actually, he was next to Ganache. I lied. Yes, it does.
Yes. Slutty 20.
That hits.
For 9 damage.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you better run.
Euphoria. Should we finish off a hobgoblin?
Yes! I would love to, eventually.
An 18?
Perfect.
Okay.
Just
Oh.
barely hit it.
Awesome.
Right on the money.
It's gonna be like 1 damage, I swear to God. Oh my God, I keep losing my fucking dice. I'm sorry, guys. I got it. It landed on my knees.
You called it. Did you call it?
Yeah.
We really gotta stop doing that with ones.
Stop saying it. Say it's gonna be a 6 or a 20 or anything but a 1.
It's a 1.
1 plus. Do you got any?
Plus 3, 4 damage.
Oh, so close.
Damn it.
He's sitting here like he's breathing heavy. He's got slashes. He's looking really, really rough.
Okay.
But he still has a hit point.
Okay. Damn it. He's just like in misery now.
I pull out a second dice to help me, and it doesn't help me. So,
Dear keys.
Ganache and Euphoria, you both manage to dodge attacks from the respective hobgoblins around you. Actually, in Euphoria's case, it's an arrow again from this one. And this guy had flanking with his buddy and still can't hit shit. So, Nightshade, you're hiding invisible behind some boxes, taking a drag, watching how this all plays out. It seems to be taking a little bit of time.
Swirling her martini.
Making little O's.
Blonde smoke ring under.
I think she's going to try to Sacred Flame the archer up there, actually.
Okay. He also got a 19.
So that he can roll well on.
Can roll his wisdom saves fantastically.
I guess she hotboxed this crate too much. She can't see what she's doing.
It's just like there's a spark of flame 5 feet to the left.
Oh shit. I think I was smoking the wrong cigarette.
He can't do anything. The hobgoblin, at Euphoria's feet just takes a futile slash. It's almost like a last-ditch effort.
Ooh.
He rolled a 2.
It's getting sad at this point.
She's like, just kill me already, guy.
Oh.
And again, the singular guard under the caravan is really just putting in work into the hobgoblin captain. He's done probably like 15 damage at this point.
Yeah.
Gorsh.
Alright. Oh. Just gonna rotate around a little bit, get more even flanking. And Yigglewa again. All for the Yigglewa. With a 17 hit.
Against.
Misses. Oh, that dude in the middle.
One. Unfortunately, you just miss.
Yep.
One off.
That's my turn. What's that, 4 or 5 turns now?
Yeah, 4 or 5. This is the 4th turn of confusion, I think. And he's still just standing there. He is still just standing there.
At least we're all useless in combat.
And he did not succeed his saving throw, so he's, You guys could probably just leave him there and continue the game.
Just walk off.
He's fine, guys. Don't bother him. Don't bother him. He's fine there.
Just took the fattest down.
Ganache.
And we'll right back at the same one. One in between. Of course, he can fucking hit with a 19 again.
That does hit.
5 damage.
Real close. He's getting real weak. We're back to confusion. Just sitting here the entire... Oh! He's gonna shake his head for a moment and look around confused, trying to figure out how he got back here, why he ran back this way. He's actually gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is 5 feet from your space. He's not in your space. Because you're right here in that one. And the save is a 15, correct? Your spell save DC?
Oh crap. What is that for?
Confusion.
Is that charisma or wisdom?
Wisdom.
It says my spell save is a 12 on here. Where did you get?
I was asking if
Oh,
it was
okay.
15. Yeah, 12. Okay. So he does succeed. Euphoria.
I'm gonna look at him and just be like, well, that's just sad. And try to put him out of his misery. That one.
The goblin's just gonna laugh at you as you miss. It's just coughing up blood and stuff.
God damn it.
But still just like laughing at
Damn
the
it!
miss. Our dice do not love us tonight, guys.
Don't worry, I'll kill all the ones in the field. Just worry.
That wouldn't mean him a beef at this point. Like, it's...
It's gotten personal. Oh, shit.
This one clangs his sword off of the top of Ganache's shield and it slings off to the side. Flies sideways and misses. We keep missing because everyone's got, AC of 18 or higher, so... Everyone's beefy today. Nightshade,
Okay.
You got this.
you are still concentrating on confusion for one guy.
For one dude.
Okay,
I want to put the one out of its misery. I want to do that, but that's like Euphoria's thing right now. She's gonna cast Sacred Flame on him.
he beats the spell save.
Okay.
I've rolled 4 nat ones tonight. Ah!
I feel you.
Try to get this combat over with. The guards under the caravan don't hit anything either.
God damn it.
Gorb, it's your turn.
We are all trash. This is literally the last fucking ball in the game of pool. Oh, finally, I fucking hit something. 25.
That hits.
Alright. I'm gonna reroll that piercer. No, whoops. Fuck you, that's fine. 9 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Alright. Still confused, just looking around. I don't know. I almost feel bad for him. I'm just gonna like go to stab him, and he's just literally like
He just looks over at you. There's nothing in his eyes.
just looks at me, and I just kind of feel bad. I'm just like, oh, never slay an idiot, and then just like whip the Yikawar around and smash him in the head with the back end non-lethal.
Okay. This guy's gonna pass out on the ground. Close enough. Close enough.
And he said I was 5 feet away from Captain.
Yeah, he's up here, yeah.
Then I'm gonna use my movement to take flanking around the dude behind Ganache. I think I have enough.
Indeed.
That's just my turn.
Ganache.
Ganache is gonna turn around and attack the dude that's in between him and Corp. Fuck you, Nat 1. I'll take this 3 instead for an 8.
Unfortunately, no.
That's his turn.
The Hobgoblin Captain's actually going to look around and see that his men are falling in quick succession. So he's actually going to Roaring Goblin, and from what you can understand from his actions, he's actually going to run away.
He's fleeing.
Turn to watch. And it's Euphoria's turn.
Anything, please. It misses. It's an 11.
Okay. This one is just gonna turn and flee. He's gonna take both.
I got a nat 20 for Gormsh and a 19 for Ganache.
Fuck. Okay.
Fuck.
You made the wrong decision. And roll for damage.
Let's see. That's gonna be. I need more dice. You have less than 14 health.
No.
Okay. You roll out for sure.
That was actually the only one that was full health.
30 damage from Gormsh and
How do you wanna?
9 damage from Ganache.
Gormsh does it. So.
Oh, how are you carrying right now?
My piercer, or is it my? Yeah, I think it's my piercer features me an extra crit damage for piercing damage crits. So as he takes off running, this is the one maneuver that Gormsh and Ganache have been practicing often, as something swings between them and they attack at the same time, and they nail it this time and just absolutely his Yukawa comes through and his spear comes through, and the dude basically just like cuts himself in half as he runs through their blades.
Just Qui-Gon Jinn's through
Yeah.
this. Just topples right here.
Yeah. Just straight Darth Maul's itself.
The one on the rocks is going to go ahead and climb down and start fleeing. And this one, he's in a blood feud with you. He misses. Oh, excuse me, Nightshade. It was your turn first.
Oh!
If Euphoria would like to shout something like, no, he's mine.
Yeah, Euphoria's gonna be like, this is my business. You stay over there.
I'll say the rest of combat has mostly ended if we just want to go into Euphoria versus 1 HP Hobgoblin.
I feel like at the end of this, y'all gonna be best friends.
21.
There you go. Miss each other till you're friends.
With fucking 9 damage.
Yeah.
That's can save. If Nightshade died, you could just have this Hobgoblin as your sidekick.
Literally.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to see him laughing and smirking during my misses, but him just like covered in his own blood and laying on the ground, and it's almost in kind of a
He's like crouched in front of you. He's been taking swings at you.
Oh,
he's,
okay.
He's still like 4 feet to your 9. He's kind of
Okay.
like hunched over, like leaning on his sword every now and then. He's still like laughing and drooling blood.
in some way this feels like mocking to Euphoria, and she'll say, even though I wasn't hired to kill you, you've been on my list anyways, and then she'll just end it.
Okay. Very nice. This Hobgoblin, you'll just like slice into his chest or something, and he'll just topple over, just laying there dead on the ground. Good job, you've made it through combat.
Oh, shit.
Now over.
Is the captain and the archer still standing there?
They are still standing there. However, on his turn, he would have taken double movement to. Well, I guess your turn would be up next, Gun Gormsh, if you want to do anything. He's just standing there looking back at you guys, snarling, trying to see if any of his other men are still alive.
Menacingly. Okay. I'll take the dash action. I don't know if I had to go that far around the wagon or not, but
You are here. Do you wish to attack him? Oh, you took the double act.
yeah.
Dash action.
And as I'm charging towards him, I don't know if he speaks common or not, but I'll shout, "You'll never make it into a warrior's heaven if you run like that."
Are you trying to like intimidate him? Taunt him?
Sure, I'll taunt him. Very taunty with a whole 11. 12, sorry.
He also got a 12, so he's not very taunted.
I don't even know if he speaks my language.
In a broken common, he's going to say,
Not my time for warrior heaven. Hobgoblin still won't live. And he's going to swing his great axe at you and miss and take the attack of opportunity from you.
21 to hit.
God damn it. Yeah, that hits.
At least I had to crit. Do I reroll it? Oh, I shouldn't. 10 damage.
You deal him a good blow.
And I do try to swipe at his heels too. Not that it mechanically does anything, but
Let's say
I do it.
you got like one of his thighs or something. Not enough to affect his running, but
Beans is yelling for you.
an arrow comes flying past Gormsh's face as this guy also kind of starts to run off into the trail and around the corner away. And Euphoria, it's your turn if you'd like to do anything. I guess we're still in combat.
These guys are way out there, so I think she's actually going to go up to the people that are hiding behind the wagon and see if everybody's okay.
Okay. You're gonna see a couple of these guards guys push a couple of boxes out of the way. They're like peeking out. They're like, oh, is it over? Are you here to? And they kind of like start to bring their crossbows up to defend themselves again if they need to. Like, are you here to help us, or are you just here for the merchandise and to attack our employer as well?
No, I'm not here to attack you. And she's gonna like try to like push her hands out in front of her just to kind of like say hey, like, and she's actually going to put her great axe up and away to try to give like a more of like a neutral stance.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guards, they kind of keep pushing these boxes out of the way, and they kind of pull themselves out from underneath the wagon, and they reach down and they help. And what you see come out is, it looks to be a young man, maybe 18 or 19, and he's just like, his face is distraught. He's been like crying, and he's pretty much scared out of his mind. He's like, I thought it was safe on the tradeway. I was gonna help my dad with all of the merchant. He's just like blubbering through this and trying to talk to you about kind of what happened. Nightshade, are you doing anything?
Do any of them look seriously injured?
These, and the only two that are left, they look about half.
Okay. Well, sorry, the people behind the wagon. Yeah. Yep.
I'd say a couple of them have like maybe one of them's got like an arrow that went through his arm or something, and maybe a couple of scratches here and there, but none of them look worse.
Okay.
Too worse for wear.
Okay. I think maybe Nightshade will fly up to Gormsh and say, are you just gonna keep chasing them? I'm sorry, he's like doing a bunch of shit. Hi. It's distracting my ADHD.
You're yelling that out to me?
Yeah.
At least out of range.
Okay. She's not gonna go after anyone.
Okay. Gormsh? You can tell now that they're like full on like trying to sprint away.
We might have skipped Ganash's turn last.
Oh, I did. You're right. I did.
Probably should have said something before the start of the next round, but I did just realize that.
What would have Ganache have done last round?
He was gonna run up 30 feet and chuck his currently held javelin at the captain.
Okay.
And pull another spear. He's got one left. Well, that's a fat mess. And then he'll grab his last spear. That's his turn. And now Corpse's turn. Okay. Yeah. Did the captain take the dash action?
No, he attacked you and then ran.
Um,
Puppy, hi.
That's a miss. Yeah. He'll charge up and even though he's swiping at his leg again and misses right as he takes another step.
He needed it.
I know we haven't gotten intention in at least a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Bubs.
We might have almost died from lack of attention. Okay, got critical.
Oh, your claws, Bubby. My arm. That's the 5th one tonight. And his second attack also misses. He's done running.
We had to have run like 10 nat ones at this point.
Ah, Bubs. Hi.
He stopped running. He's just attacking me again.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
The other one is going to run another 30 feet and fire a bow and miss.
Okay.
Jesus.
Euphoria, are you talking to these? You're still talking to these? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them what happened.
The kid who's like sniveling, he's just be, we were just traveling along the tradeway normal as anyone else, and I don't know, maybe these hobgoblins thought we were an easy target, which I guess is kind of true, except for you guys came along. Thank you so much. They murdered both of our horses, and it was all we could do to get under the wagon, under their volley of arrows.
Shit, they just have a fucking abandoned wagon here now.
God.
I'm gonna go back to our main caravan, and I want to ask somebody if they have space for them.
Hmm. Holy shit, Bubs. I can't. I gotta play D&D, and you're just trying to sprawl. One of the that's my cord, Bubby, and that's my god. One of the merchants says that he can spare a horse to sell.
Okay. To sell? Shit.
Horses don't come cheap, you know.
Do you see them over there? And she like points over to them all laying on the ground.
Well, if they had been smart, they would have purchased a spot in the caravan like us, but they decided to head out on their own. And now you can see the scares of traveling by yourself on the tradeway.
Do you not have a heart?
I'll sell old Sally here for 15 gold. That's a steal.
That is a steal.
That is a steal. Fine, I'll throw him 15 gold.
Bubby, what the fuck are you... Alright. So he'll untie his horse and just kind of hand the reins to you. It's not that big of a deal to me. I'm just carrying silk. My business is silk, so I can make do with one horse.
She's gonna like mumble under her breath as she's like taking
taking this horse over by the reins, over to the wagon that has been abandoned and trying to strap up the new horse.
Okay, you want to make like an animal handling check to see
Yes.
if you can strap that horse.
See if this is any better. Why do I keep doing these? These are so bad tonight. I think as a whole group,
We've had to roll so many.
5.
This horse is just bucking and neighing in the reins in your grasp. It's not necessarily your fault, but you're trying to hook it up right next to where it can see and smell the other dead horses on the
God.
ground, and it's just not having a fun time there.
Oh,
It's just like a
no.
bucking around and stuff. So I think the best you can resort to is maybe just trying to hold it calm and steady at the back of the wagon.
Okay, I can do that.
Nightshade. We are still in combat, so we are in combat.
Okay. Okay. I think Nightshade is also going to help me try to calm this horse real quick.
Okay.
Should she also do an animal handling?
Please.
Eight.
Nope. Nightshade's just there, like holding a giant apple next to its mouth. Or not really a giant apple, but an apple giant to her. Just
Yeah.
like trying to feed this horse an apple or something.
Yeah. He's just freaking out.
Gorpsh.
Garmsh is gonna swing at the captain with a big ol' fat miss, and that's his turn.
Ganache.
25, 30, and I guess I'll have to take the dash action to take flanking with the Capitan, and that's my turn. Votes.
Euphoria.
Oh no!
It's your turn.
Oh.
Or we could power through the Gormsh Ganache Captain fight over here real quick.
Yeah.
Just roll it back to Gormsh, unless you like to join them, run over
Yeah,
there.
no, you're all good.
You want to like remove Euphoria and Nightshade from the combat
Yeah.
line? Okay.
21 to hit for 14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Alright. Gormsh will. He'll have got a couple good gashes in his thighs to slow him down, and before he strikes the final blow, says, "Your warrior heaven is today," and we'll just like shove the Yukoa through his chest, pull it back out.
You can just kind of see the light in his eyes go out, and he just kind of crumples to the ground, falls to his knees. And as soon as that happens, you can look up, and you and Ganache see the other hobgoblin. He's already like 60 feet away from you down the road. Once he sees his captain falls, you just see him turn and sprint, and you know that there's no reasonable way that you're gonna catch up to him.
Yeah. Good captain always goes down with his squad. Run and leave your men to die is shameful. He'll just walk back and go to find the one that he knocked unconscious, and just start dragging him off the side of the road, like, and just push him up against, like, off the side of the road over here.
Over like here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. There's quite a few dead hobgoblins around. Euphoria seems to be helping the caravan, or the wagon,
I'll say that Nightshade's kind of taken over, like trying to pet the horse and calm it down. You're helping pick up some boxes and put him back into the back of the wagon, straightening up the road a little bit.
Right.
And the nobleman's still sitting there sniffling, like he's pulled out a bag of coins and he just dumps like 50 gold pieces into your hand.
I'll take it.
And he sees Gormsh and he does the same thing. He pours about 50 gold into your hand as well. He's like, thank you so much for saving me and my men.
That pays for that horse. And then some.
Yeah. Take good care of the horse. Or I guess I don't even know what happened. I didn't see it.
His men kind of have taken the reins and are hooking it up to the other animal. And they say this is all taken probably the entire ordeal is probably taking about 2 hours out of your afternoon, having fought the hobgoblins, getting his cart back together, and he's actually going to ride with you guys to the next small town and wait there for the next caravan to go to Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
But I'm going to end our session here because it is 8:35.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Could I roll the hobgoblin bodies to see if they had anything even remotely worth taking? Small coin pouches, anything like that?
Yes.
Cool. And if any of them had a water skin, I would have left it with the unconscious one.
Okay. You find probably 2 to 3 good water skins.
Cool.
And why don't you roll to see what you find, loots wise.
What would you like me to roll?
20 investigation or perception, whichever's better. Probably neither for Gorge. Sorry, they're probably both plus zeros.
Well, you know what? I rolled a 9, so take that.
Out of all of the gold pouches combined, you find 16 gold pieces.
He smells like you farted.
Wait.
That
He
he
smells
farted.
like. Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought you said he smells like I farted. I was
No.
like, wait a minute.
He
I did
smells
not
like
fart on Bubby, I swear.
Spanky kitty.
My investigation is a -1
I'll
though.
say
You are correct.
you also found that the Hobgoblin's captain, his whole like wolf hat into fur cloak is still pretty much in, there might be a little blood on like one of the corners, but it's in fairly good shape, and you found that as well.
Nice. Didn't get set on fire or stabbed.
Correct.
I will immediately don that on Ganache,
All right.
who's now Skelly Wolf Boy.
Skelly Wolf Boy, and he's also got the purple sash from. He's just got a sash with a cloak. Yeah. Just no real armor. Just it's all just gonna be blowing in the wind behind him.
Just whistling through his ribs.
Why do I imagine he kind of looks like a graduating student?
He kind of does.
For the sake of next session, we'll say that the caravan has moved on and found a spot to camp for the evening. You're still in the fields of the dead, which means the caravan won't light any fires. It's just some like cold frozen meats and ale for dinner. Everyone's still very on edge after the fight today.
Okay. I will gladly enjoy some gator.
Finally, some action on this caravan ride.
Action.
Would be the title of.
Oh. Why did I write a V? That's
Finally, some action.
finally some action on the caravan. And is it field of the dead, right?
Yeah. It is the end of night. Fall. Day 5. You are still, quote unquote, exhausted.
Okay.
If you would like to re-heal hit points, you can do them like a short rest tonight, or we can do that at the start of next episode.
Okay. That works.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a D8 or 2. Let's see what I got.
Murdered a bunch of hobgoblins that were looting all these caravans. You guys got the sense that this wasn't the first wagon that maybe these hobgoblins had looted before.
That's why I wanted to chase down the captain. 'Cause I didn't want these assholes showing up again. Great session. Much enjoyed. I did take a single hit die for short rest and healed up exactly as much as I lost. So
Very good.
very nice. Oh man, where did these assholes come from?
I know, right?
I like their fancy goblins. That's kind of cool. You got
Yeah.
like wolf outfits and shit.
Yeah. All dressed up.
Yeah, I was like a little bit hesitant because like Euphoria was hired for the cultists, you know? Like, so these guys just showed up. Don't even know who the fuck they are.
Mm-mm. Hired to watch the cultists?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Must be, I don't know. I guess maybe I would want to, since we're camped for the night, I might, whoever's hanging out at the campfire, I'd probably ask around to see who's local to this area and if they are familiar with this tribe of goblins, if they're like a specific, well, I mean, you did say they were a specific tribe, but I don't think Gormsh would, I guess Gormsh would know that, so. He'd just be kind of asking around for any locals to see what information he could see about these guys, if they're just a local menace or if they like recently showed up.
The caravan cook will actually say that the Urshani hobgoblins have been terrorizing the tradeway for quite a few years now, but this was brazen. I've never seen them so close to town or so soon in. It seems like some of their attacks on caravans on the tradeway are getting bolder ever since raids on smaller villages have been happening.
Taking advantage of the chaos. I see. Makes sense. I don't know. What do you think, though? You think they're working with the cultists? I think they're just out here getting loot.
I honestly don't know. I understand like the hobgoblins love loot. Have they teamed with the cultists? I don't know. Are they a whole different thing that's happening? Maybe. Could be.
Think they're just kind of a side thing happening? Side aggression?
Could be.
Trail of it?
Yeah. Or the hobgoblins could have some kind of beef with the cultists too.
That's true. Could be looking
I don't know. No idea.
It's a good idea. Alright, I guess we'll find out next time.
Next time. On D&D.
On D&D.
CastleTales D&D.
CastleTales, Bobby.
Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Have a lovely evening and a pleasant tomorrow.